name is Emma, and I just watched the Young Justice first look. It just came out just a couple of minutes ago, and I am super fucking excited for this. The animation isn't different, which I like, which sometimes they like shift animation styles in different cartoons, and that makes me really pissed because the aesthetic is good. All the original voice actors are back as far as I can tell. It looks amazing. It looks like they're not doing a stupid 5-year time skip. Since you do see Nightwing, I'm willing to bet that either it starts off with him still being like on break and Artemis just starting to get over Wally's death, which I hope something happens with that, with Wally's death, and you get my point. And then things start to happen and they have to come back and he has to come back into the life. Or it is a minor time skip and he has had time to process everything and he's already back in the life. So I'm very interested to see what that is about. I think that the plot of there being sort of a med-gene trafficking thing is very good, a lot more adult. I hope that they let Artemis say fuck. That is a big thing for me. It's since this is going to be more of an adult cartoon, especially because it's not going to be on Cartoon Network, it's going to be on DC's streaming thing, which means that I'm going to have to purchase a subscription to it, which I'm a little pissed about, but DC's doing that with literally everything right now. They're doing it with the Titans movie, and I could talk about the Titans movie trailer for an entire thing and how much I'm... Anyway, this is about Young Justice. Turn on. Now, things that I'm not very happy about, I did not see any sign of Calder. Which is very interesting because he is the leader of the group starting again at the end of season 2. I did see a post on Tumblr where people are theorizing that maybe the reason that you weren't seeing him in like any of the posters or stuff is because something happens that kind of gives away plot. Like maybe he gets like seriously injured or something happens, or you know, he becomes missing or something, and that's why he wasn't in any of the promotional art, which I hope is the case and not that they just dropped Calder, because Carrie Payton did recording, and I mean also he does voice other characters, but I hope that that Aqualad is in there because he is my favorite character. I'm super fucking excited, and I can't believe that they pushed it back to 2019, which is making me a little bit sad, but that's just my personal need for this because it's been how many years now since season 2 wrapped? But I really love how the first thing that they showed was Artemis in the depression and Bruce Lee and everything, and it's like that needs to be talked about because this is an adult thing. You can talk more about death and grief and all of that sort of stuff, and so I'm curious what stages of grief Artemis is going through. That's just me loving psychology. So those different things, I can't wait to see if Calder is in it, how the entire season 2 kind of works with his different relationships with people of the team, especially the people who didn't know originally what was going on, because there has to be some tension there between Nightwing and Calder and Artemis, and then people like Superboy and Miss Martian and all of that stuff, people who didn't know. At first I was very interested in looking at the different costumes of the first promotional art with everyone having a mask, and it looks like that's a lot of new stealth stuff, where there's also art and stuff in the new trailer of them having, you know, their normal-ish costumes. They did change up Bart's, which is really cool. I really did like that. And it's a lot of I'm separating myself from Kid Flash sort of thing as the new Kid Flash. But everything just looks really awesome, especially art-wise and theme-wise, and I'm really hoping that it does have some more adult themes and language in it, because they're adults, and kind of when you start to get into the stuff that they left season 2 off of, the only way to go is forward, and a lot of shit happened. Faking deaths, real deaths, maybe, you know, a lot of deceit, and the world ending and that sort of stuff. And with the change from season 1 to season 2 having darker images, this is probably going to have even darker images. I hope that they do keep some of the lighthearted comedy that they had, you know, puns, and I'm interested to see what new languages Nightwing comes up with. Stay on. I'm using my laptop as a light. But yeah, I'm super excited for this, and like I'm freaking zazzed, man. And it's just, oh god, I cannot wait. I am just really hoping that Calder does have a decent place in this, because he is my favorite. I hope that something happens with Wally, hopefully not being dead, or at least have some, you know, flashbacks, seeing Artemis dealing with that death and grief and stuff, and also that the DC subscription thing isn't too expensive. I mean, I haven't had Netflix for like 3 years, so might as well subscribe to DC. But yeah, that's all I've got for you guys right now. I just really wanted to get this out there because I'm super fucking pumped for this. So that's all I've got for you guys today. If you want me to talk about other stuff, like if you want me to talk about the Titans trailer that I just watched yesterday, definitely tell me in the comments down below. Give this a thumbs up if you're also really zazzed about this new Young Justice thing. Please subscribe. And that's all I've got for you guys today, and I will see you guys next time.